Welcome back to another very special edition of Cooking with Linds. Ignore this light that's right here. I can't get rid of it. It's built into my house, but it is sort of in the shot. Today we're going to be making pumpkin-shaped and decorated cookies, which is so much fun. Yay. So for the first part of this Cooking with Linds, you are of course going to have to make sugar cookies. If you want to make them from scratch, that is all up to you, but I'm not doing that because it's like a 2-day process to do that, and I've done it before and it takes too long and I'm not about it. So I'm using a box mix. The first thing I gotta do is preheat my oven to 325 degrees. Now that my oven is preheating, I need to take my mix and take my water and combine them. So if you're using a box like me, just follow the box's instructions, or if you're doing your own recipe, follow your own recipe or whatever. So I'm just gonna mix these really fast and you know how it goes. Once you finish your dough, you're gonna wanna make sure that you have some of these cookie sheets ready with your wax paper, parchment paper, whatever, all ready to go to stick in the oven, because now's the time we're gonna cut our cookies in the shapes of pumpkin. I do not have a pumpkin shaped cookie cutter, but what I did was I made a pumpkin stencil. And how I did this was I printed out a stencil online of what kind of pumpkin shape I wanted, and then I cut that on top of a old placemat that we never used, thus creating a stencil. Now I'm just going to put some flour down so that my cookies don't stick on my gigantic cutting board that I happen to have. I'm going to put my stencil down in a place where it fits, and I'm just going to cut around it. After you have finished your cookies, you're going to stick them in your oven for the time that your recipe calls for. Mine says 5 minutes, so I'm going to stick them in for 5 minutes. Wow! So now we're going to make our icing. Can't see it, but this half looks like shit, so I'm gonna try really hard on this half. See this? Do you see this? I am not a professional chef. If you're new around here, you probably don't know that I'm not professional. Listen. Do you see this? This is a cookie fail. I'm gonna go out and say that this is a Cooking with Linds fail, because I thought I could make these pumpkin cookies look real good, but I cannot. And I'm literally just rubbing this in my hands. What is wrong with me? Ew, I'm washing it off. So now to my remaining frosting, I'm just gonna dump a bunch of water in it. And the idea is that it'll fill in the parts that I didn't fill in the frosting. Well, this Cooking with Linds was a absolute mega flop. Mega fail. As you can see, they all look like shit, even though I tried so hard. But you know, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade, etc., etc. I don't exactly know how to make lemonade out of shitty looking cookies, but yeah, they're great. But you know, on the bright side, I did decorate some of these cookies in a good way. It's really, really accurate in how I feel about the situation, so woo, yay, wowza. Anyway, that is it for this Cooking with Linds. If you like this video, give it a like. Comment down below if you have ever had such a failure cooking experience as I have. And if there's a cool, funny story that goes along with your failed cooking, I'm just gonna stop. I've had enough. Subscribe to be notified the next time I make a video, and I will see you cool cats the next time that I make a video. I gotta go.